EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving...
And he's going to take this all the way home. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Spears now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Back to throw. Right back to Pearsall again. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Pierre Strong on the return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Guerrero. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. A gain there of 27 yards.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Ritter going to hold on to this one. And he's going to give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe smarter than taking a big shot on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Dobbs headed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, the Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, this is Strong. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the zone read, a give to Guerendo. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On second down, Ritter. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A gain of 15 and a first down. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Now, Ritter to throw on second down. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 9. One more time, it's Guerendo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go again with Guerendo. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, It's Ritter. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Let's go now. Check smash. Check smash.
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Spears now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. And this will wind up a Niners first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's Dobbs open left side. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. On play action, Ritter. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Sack. Ready?
They go play action now. Ritter. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals move out in front. The new score, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Spears now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. First down, here's Guerrero. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Let's go now.
On second down, a run with Guerrero. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Let's go. Hey, smash. 18, Pioneers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll run. Here's Guerrero. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the ground, it's Guerrero. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A run with Guerrero. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Back to throw, Ritter. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Here comes Guerrero. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19 fire. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 back. Last thing, 19. Ready?
Here's Ritter to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. He'll run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is Strong. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Going there, fullback trying to get it. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now give on the ground. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 rep.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Ritter. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A throw right side is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. Receiver in motion. Going right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Here's a 3rd down and 4. try to get this one on the ground. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have a Niners first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a run going left. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Look at this. They'll go with the jet sweep. Oh, yeah. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
First down, San Francisco.
So a win here for the 49ers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my